Hey everybody, Claudia from the Wee Garden Homestead here, and I have another quilt reveal. So this is my Hurricane Milton quilt, and if you haven't seen the video of me making it, I started it during Hurricane Milton. It was a way to get my mind off of what was going on here in Southwest Florida. So this was some, I believe, vintage fabric that was in my stash. I'm not sure if it came from, sometimes I buy boxes of fabric at Goodwill. I also had a couple stashes that came to me from people who, older quilters. Some of my stash came from my mom. Some of my stash came from a friend of hers. And I'm not sure where this one came from, but I had just a yard of it, and I pulled out the purple and the pink to go with it. When you get the up close pictures, you'll be able to see the purple and the pink in the print. And as I'm pointing at this now, I realize I cut one or two of them a little bit crooked, but for the most part, they're straight. And this one is truly for me. So a little bit about this quilt. This was a 3-yard quilt from Quilts in a Jiffy by Fabric Cafe. The name of the pattern was Crossroads, and it was super easy, and it went together super duper duper fast. I did change out the first border was supposed to be, I think, the pink, and I needed the pink for some charity blocks. So I brought in the blue, and then I went back to the purple that's in the quilt, and then I used the blue for the binding. The back is a nice little purple polka dot that I had some yardage of also. I might have bought that one just for the, no, I think this might have been yardage that I got at my my Walmart run. So this one was super easy, super quick. It finished at 42 by 60. I haven't measured it, but I'm going to go with what this says because I did cut everything and follow everything the same way that they did, although the purple border might have been a little wider. But we're going to go with 42 by 60. It's a nice little lap quilt. It's absolutely adorable. I just did a crosshatch quilting. I did it a little differently than I usually do because the blocks were only half blocks over here. I don't know, it's weird because there's like 3 close together and then there's a gap, and then there's 3 close together and then there's a gap. It's just how the quilting came out. I kind of like it that way. It looks really good from the back. And we're going to put a a done stamp on this. So this was my 12th quilt this year. So I have done my 12 and 24. I have 2 more. I have one that's finished. I have that Fandom ugly quilt finished. That's a Christmas present that I will post about here in the next week. And then I have the Hearts one that just needs a border. And I've got to just get around to cutting the border because it's going to have cornerstones on it, and I've got to do some math on that to cut it at the right length so that the cornerstones are right. So I'm going to finish up with at least 14. Jocelyn has one that she started and then lost interest in, so I may finish hers up before the end of the year. I don't know that for sure, though. We are getting very close to the end of the year, and I don't think it would take me long, but I do have other projects I need to work on before Christmas. So we're going to give this a big done stamp and call it a day. Thanks so much for joining me. If you didn't see the first part of the video of this quilt, go ahead. I'll put a link in the description. Go ahead and look back. And if you like this content, please, by all means, leave me a comment, subscribe, like, say woohoo, tell your friends. Thanks so much.